everybody. Welcome to another edition of Inside the Vinyl. I'm your host, Tim Bianconi. If you would go ahead and like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel below, that would be appreciated. If you could also hit that notification bell so you can be notified anytime we put out new content, that would be appreciated also. So, I don't know if you can tell, but I'm a little under the weather and have been for several days now. However, I was just in Nashville, Tennessee last weekend, and I bought a few records almost a week ago that I haven't been able to listen to yet because they're still sealed, and I wanted to unbox them because I'm pretty excited about them. So we're going to go ahead and do the first one now, which is the one I'm the most excited about and the one I spent the most money on, and that would be Wu-Tang's 1997 Wu-Tang Forever. So just to give you a little context on this, or background, this album was released June 3rd, 1997. It came out on the Loud imprint through RCA Records. It's produced by the RZA, Fourth Disciple, True Master, and Inspector Deck. It debuted at number 1 on the Billboard chart and has been certified at 4 times platinum for 4 million copies sold. However, it was a double CD, double cassette, whatever, back in the day. So I guess that's really only 2 million, but you know, it's good either way. But this is the 25th anniversary vinyl. So I'll be honest, I don't know the whole history on the vinyl releases of this album. I don't know if there was an original release in 97, you know, that's highly sought after and valuable today. I'm not really sure. But when I saw there was a 25th anniversary coming out, I was super excited because, and I'll probably piss a lot of people off with this, but this is my favorite Wu-Tang album. 36 Chambers is cool, but this was what did it for me for Wu-Tang Clan. So, you know, it is what it is. But let's go ahead and take a look at this sucker. So this is a 4-record set. So this is actually a pretty big box. So, you know, you can see here's the front cover. Here's the back cover with all 8 sides. The track listing for all 8 sides. All right. So let's go ahead and rip this sucker open. So yeah, I'm not sure if my voice sounds any different to anybody. It sounds deeper and scratchier to me, but all right. Yeah, I've been sitting on this record right here for about a week. I think it'll be a week tomorrow since I purchased this, and I've been dying to listen to it, but I wanted to get on here and unbox it because I just think it's really cool. So again, without the shrink wrap, here's the front cover. Here's the back. All right, and then it looks like we have everything inside of here. So let's just take a look and see what we have. All right, let's see if this will just kind of stand up on its own over here. All right. So first thing we have is this inner sleeve here with a picture of, I guess, the core members of Wu-Tang, because I don't see Capadonna on there. And when you look at this album on Wikipedia, there's like a billion people listed that contributed to this album in some form or fashion. But you know, you've got your GZA, ODB, Method Man, You God, Ghostface, Master Killer, RZA, Raekwon, Inspector Deck. You know, so. And then on the other side, looks like just a lot of special thanks and liner notes and all sorts of things. So that's really cool. So we'll just put that right here. We'll let y'all look at Wu-Tang there for a second. All right, so let's see what's going on with these records. So again, it's a 4-record set, and all 4 are just in here, just in their own individual black anti-static sleeves. They all pretty much look the same. So we'll just go ahead and pull out one. All right. Nice 180 gram vinyl. Got the inner sticker right there, gray inner sticker on that side, and more of a black inner sticker on the other side. And again, it's pretty much the same for each record. So, you know, like I said, I'm super excited about having this, but I'm more excited about with the prospect of listening to it. Obviously, you know, maybe not quite as exciting as I had hoped as far as the unboxing is concerned. Ooh, almost lost that. But still pretty cool, you know. So let's put this all back together and we can talk about this record a little bit. Now, one thing I will say about this, and it's my complaint about a lot of, reissues or even new albums or anything like that, I like the 180 gram. I mean, it feels cool, it looks cool. And I mean, I understand why they have to do it the way they do it. I mean, I've read up on it as far as sound quality and stuff. But the one thing I hate about a lot of reissues and new releases is the fact that it's 180 gram, and for the most part, you don't really get more than 3 or 4 songs on the side. So, I mean, I know this was a double album back in the day, but it's a quadruple album here. And I'm looking at some of this, and, it looks like some of these you only have like 2 songs. At the most, maybe There is one side or a couple of sides that have 4 tracks, but everything else has 2 or 3. So there is a lot of flipping records and stuff on a lot of like new releases these days. So sometimes, if I can find them, I do prefer to have the originals from like the 70s, 80s, and 90s because they're generally just, one album, just on 2 sides and that's it. Again, I've read up on it and I understand why they do it because of sound quality and all that kind of stuff. Personally, I guess that's a matter of, people have different ears. I don't hear that as much as everybody else does, but, whatever. Okay. So, in talking about this record, when it came out, the reviews were pretty positive. And like I said, I was certainly aware of the Wu-Tang Clan, by 1997. I had heard 36 Chambers. I had heard, the various solo records and all that came out between 36 Chambers and this album. But, I never really got, it never really took hold for me. I was always more of a West Coast guy at the time, I guess, whatever you want to call that. I was always more into like Snoop and Dre and NWA and all that sort of stuff. But I used to ride around with some buddies at night and stuff, and when they put this CD on all the time, and oh my god, it just like it blew me away. So I've had a digital CD, whatever copy of it, for the last 25 years, and again, when I saw there was this deluxe 25th anniversary edition coming out on vinyl, I was like, fuck, I gotta have that. So here it is. Some of my favorite songs. Reunited, it's just a badass song. As High as Wu-Tang Gets, with ODB on the lead there. Triumph, Little Ghetto Boys, which is kind of funny because, there's a song called Little Ghetto Boys on this album, and there's also a song called Little Ghetto Boy on Dr. Dre's The Chronic, and they both sample the same song, and it's the same chorus and all that stuff, but 2 completely different songs otherwise. But one of my favorites definitely off this album. And like I said, it's 4 record set here. Typically, if you buy it on CD or on Amazon or iTunes or wherever, it's a 2 CD set. It's, to me, start to finish, the whole fucking thing is great. I love the entire thing. And again, like I said, this is my favorite Wu-Tang album. And really, to me, after this album, I don't necessarily think any of the collective Wu-Tang albums that came out after this are all that great for me. Like Iron Flag and some of the other ones in the W and all that just don't really hold up for me. They still made a lot of good solo albums and everything else, but like to me, as far as just the collective of Wu-Tang, like this was like the last, great thing they did as a collective. That's just my opinion. Like I said, one rapper that wasn't in the picture on there was Capadonna, and I think he joined somewhere between 36 Chambers and this record. And I got into his, into his stuff on this record and ended up buying his solo album, and liked it a lot too. So like I said, standouts, Capadonna, Raekwon, the entire thing. I don't know, I'm just kind of rambling now. So I don't really have much else to say about it. Like I said, I'm just super excited that now it's open, and when I'm done recording this video, I can go play it. So that's all I've got for you this time. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. I've got some other things out on my channel. I've got the rest of my Inside the Vinyl series where we talk about lost classics, we talk about live albums, and then we also unbox new shit, which is pretty fun. I've got some live footage from different festivals and concerts over the last couple of years. And if you're into disc golf, I've got some mediocre disc golf videos starring some mediocre players, myself included. So again, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Peace out. Oh yeah, and Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with. There you go, boy.